Welcome back to Credit Nerdery. I'm taking a detour on this video just to provide some help to drivers that I see that are in need, but because they don't understand the process that they're a part of, they actually are suffering. You have drivers in the industry, the rideshare industry, Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, that have made significant investments buying vehicles, trying to build a life, purchase their homes, taking care of their family. Lo and behold, you pick up a rider, the rider tell a lie on you, and you are deactivated. Instantly your income is dried up, your income is gone, and you don't know where to turn. You are putting your messages into rideshare group asking for help, and instead of you getting help, drivers are there mocking, laughing, telling you that you're an idiot, telling you that you should do this or you should have done that, and it's because of your fault why this is happening, not helping you. Instead of me, I am in the transportation industry for years. I've done transportation both from the owner side and even as a driver for more than 15 years. So you might be shocked to hear a video like this on my consumer law credit related channel, but a video like this is here because I want to provide help. So instead of me reaching out to one driver and telling them what to do, I've been working on a rideshare book for probably over 5 years because I just write small chapters. It's not something that I'm aggressively doing, and my energy and time is spent right now in the consumer law, credit, repair and restoration, and collections, defense, and all of that sort of thing during this time. If you're a driver, you need that kind of help, you can also reach out to me, but that's not what I am here for. I'm here to help you to navigate being deactivated by Uber and Lyft. So I'm just telling you, if you see this from my channel, you say, oh my God, but this guy is a credit guy. What is he doing this? He's looking for some clout or something. No. Transportation is what I use to build my life and build my business. I own a transportation company, and I also drove and still drive until today in the industry. I'm in the industry before Uber and Lyft even exists. I have been in the industry. I've been in the industry going through college after I finished college, and I stayed in the industry, started my company, and still is in the transportation sector. So that's where I'm coming from. So this is not a novice speaking to you. I'm in this for more than 15 years. Now, the point at hand, you need to restore your account. So let me just do this real quick because I don't want to really take long on this video. I just want to help drivers real fast. Watch this. If you have been deactivated by Uber and Lyft, right? This is what you will do to get back yourself activated. You have a driver's agreement that you signed with Uber and Lyft. If you actually go to that driver's agreement, you will see there's an arbitration clause section in the agreement that states that any dispute that you have with Uber and Lyft, you have to go through arbitration to settle it. You cannot go to litigation, but there's a avenue there for you to opt out. Myself, I opt out of the arbitration clause. The reason why I opt out over the years in doing any business with any one of those companies when I drive as a driver is that when you actually don't opt out, if there's a class action lawsuit, you can't be a part of it. You will not be able to get a part of the pie because you have opted, you're opt into arbitration, so that disqualifies you from getting in. So if you are a driver that is deactivated and you have opted out before, I would email them and opt back in and then deal with the matter. And what they do is that you would have to go into the driver's agreement section, and when you go to that section, you will see a special email, not the regular email that they have. These companies are very sly and cunning, man. There's a special email that you have to send your opt-out request to. I would go to that very same email. You have to find this email inside the driver's agreement, and I would write them a letter just stating, I am hereby formally requesting to opt back in under the arbitration clause of the driver's agreement. I have previously opted out, I am opting back in. And just send it to that email. They're not going to respond to you when you send the email. Whether you opt out or opt in, they're not going to respond. The email is just there and they don't provide an answer. So once you send that, if you are a driver that had opt out, I would begin the process. This is what you do. They will show you in there how to initiate an arbitration proceeding, and they will show you what company governs their arbitration and what you need to do. If there's a fee that you need to pay, an initial fee to submit your arbitration requirement and stuff like that, you would have to go through that and then go there and lay out your case. I hope that you're not a driver that have done something reckless and egregious why they deactivated you. Many of the time, drivers barely do anything and they're deactivated because they deal with drivers just like that. A passenger tells a lie on a driver, makes a frivolous claim, and you get deactivated. I see this happen very often. I don't know what your case is, but once you know you have a shot, you go and do this. You can initiate the arbitration yourself and then try and plead your cause. But one thing that I know for sure, and there is also studies on this. I know this from how the industry work, and there are also studies stating this. Once a driver has mediation, Uber tend to respond to them in a more favorable way, and drivers usually have the opportunity to get activated back, as opposed to sending messages over and over and talking to the call center that they outsource their business to and keep on getting the same answer, or get an automated message telling you that you're permanently deactivated and there's nothing that can be done. This is what you would do in a case like this. If you want to initiate the arbitration yourself, you can go ahead, but I would not do that. What I would do first is this. There are several mediation that you can get for free, but the disadvantages of these mediations they take longer because they have limited resources and there's so much persons that need their help. For example, in New York, you have what is called IDG, which is a guy that drivers are a part of that does mediation for them. In other cities, you have other entities that does this. You can look it up and find out. You can reach out to them. You have legal aid societies in different cities. You can reach out, tell them you have an employment related thing. Usually that take long because there were a lot of individuals reaching out to them, and it takes sometimes months to get back a call. And once you miss the call, then that's a problem. You have neighborhood legal services as well that help in different areas. So you have a lot of different free entities that you can use. But this is what I would do. I don't work for them. I don't have any affiliation with them. I'm just telling you what you can do. I would join Legal Shield. You have 2 tiers to Legal Shield. You can download the Legal Shield app and sign up, and within 5 minutes you're a part of it once you pay the fee. And you can call in. I would call in so I speak to a real person now, fast track. Even though it's the same thing. What they would do with you when you sign up for Legal Shield, there's 2 tiers. There's a personal one where they deal with you on a personal level, anything that is personal. A lot of things they do. Wills, traffic ticket, all of that sort of thing, and it's a $29.99 monthly subscription. And you have the business Legal Shield, which is a $49.99 subscription. I would go with that because then once it's business, it's employment related, and sometimes when you have the personal one and you go to them, they're saying, oh, that is not covered under your service, employment related, so therefore we are not going to be able to do it. I would just spend the $50 and get the business one. Once you get the business one, they're going to assign you to a law firm, and you have immediate access to the law firm. When you have immediate access to the law firm, you go in the app and book a consultation with the law firm. You will see the request button. You can place a call to them. You have emergency call, you have regular call, and you have where you can set up an intake and have them to call you back. Anyone you want to do, you can tell them I want you to call me back within 8 business hours. You can tell them you want them to call you back the next day. They will schedule the call. They will text you before the call telling you that they're going to call shortly, and they call you. When you do that with the Legal Shield, now you go to them and you say, listen, I was an Uber driver. I was deactivated by Uber. I want to reach out to them to get them to reactivate my account. I need you to draft up a letter for me and send it to Uber at the head office and tell them that I am willing to initiate arbitration to resolve this because you were treated unfairly, and you want to bring some resolution to it because this has caused you great harm and hurt. You have your business to take care of, your family and all of that, and you did not do what you are accused of, or you need a chance. They will write that letter for you on the law firm letterhead. Once that is mailed in from the law firm's letterhead, it will go to Uber's legal department. You won't be talking to a robot or somebody that is outsourced outside of the country or automated generated message. More likely, they will reactivate your account because they don't want it to go to arbitration. Because in most cases, the companies pay for the arbitration and it costs thousands of dollars. And they more likely will reactivate your account. They will reactivate your account and you solve the problem. So if you want a fast track where you get legal help without not to be waiting on an institution that Uber don't pay any mind, get the legal shield, use the services there. When you're done, you can cancel it if you want. If you want to continue it on, because they help you with all kind of stuff. They do traffic ticket, all kind of stuff. But you can just use it for this purpose. I would get the business one, the $49.99 a month. Pay that, get access to the lawyer. The consultation, you don't have to pay any other money. Get them to write the letter, you don't have to pay them. So your $49 would get you access to a lawyer and get the job done. That's how you solve the problem of Uber deactivating you. Tell them you're gonna initiate arbitration. Alright guys, I hope this is helpful to you. You can go as a driver, you can go and share it with other drivers. I see the need to make this video instead of helping one driver behind the scene, and then the information stay with that driver. You can share this video, send it to the groups that you are in, and this is how you get the necessary help. A lot of times drivers are hurting, and instead when they come to the groups and ask, guys are there mocking and doing all kind of nonsense that has nothing to do with the pain or the hurt that the driver is. I am in transportation for more than a decade and a decade and a half currently, so I am providing this help. This is a part of my book that I have not yet finished, that I have been doing for probably 4 or 5 years now, but I just don't get a chance to do it. As I said, if you're a driver, you have bad credit, collections, you're sued, you can always reach out and we will provide help. We are not lawyers. As you see, it's a credit channel. So if you need help as a driver as well to clean your credit, fix it, you can always reach out. But this is not a credit ad or anything like that. I'm just telling you, I'm doing this to give you insight that can help. So please, I hope this is helpful to you. Go and get back yourself reactivated. Peace.